Dr. Mindy here, and on this video, we're going to talk about fasting and weight loss. Which I think is everybody's favorite subject, but I'm just going to go right at it. Which fasts do we need to do in order to maximize our weight loss, and what the heck is happening to us when we're fasting that's causing us to lose weight? I've got 4 things that I want to talk to you about with weight loss. The first, and this one, I feel like I need a drum roll, like massive concept that you need to grasp, and that is that weight loss is not about counting calories. Weight loss is not a calorie in, calorie out experience. If it was, we would have solved the obesity problem years ago. So if you ask on our platforms, if you want to know how many calories should I do with autophagy fasting, none. We don't count calories when we come into a fasting lifestyle. So first huge paradigm shift. So the second thing I want to bring to your attention is what you probably are thinking, which is, well, if it's not a calorie issue, what issue is it? And it is, bottom line, a hormonal imbalance, but not like a sex hormone imbalance. You are dealing with 2 major hormones that are out of balance if you are gaining weight or struggling to lose weight. And those hormones, the first one is insulin, and the second one is leptin. So the third thing I want to bring to your attention is, okay, if insulin resistant is a problem, then what fast do I need to do to get myself out of insulin resistance? And here's the first thing I'll tell you on that particular topic, which is insulin resistance happens over time. So when you, let's say years ago, when you didn't know about counting carbs or looking at your macros, you didn't know about fasting, you were just eating all day and you didn't care about what foods you were eating, what was happening is there was inflammation building in your body, and your cells stopped being able to connect insulin and glucose. And because of that, insulin is your fat storing hormone. Insulin had to push the glucose into another part of your body, so it stored it as fat. So all fat is it's just excess that the body stored years ago. So when we come to fasting, what we're doing is, by not eating, we're starting to stabilize our blood sugar. We're actually bringing it down a little bit with some of you guys. And as the blood sugar goes down, it tells insulin, or tells your body to go find all that excess it stored years ago. And that's when it kicks into this fat burning mode. So in order to get at that extra that you stored years ago, you're going to have to do anywhere from what I would say about a 15-hour fast to a 36-hour fast. For those of you who are wanting to lose weight, you want to do this on a regular basis, if you are cycling between the 15-hour fast and the 36-hour fast, you are really starting to force the body to go get the excess that it had years ago. You're forcing those cells to become insulin sensitive again. Now, a lot of you guys are listening to this and you're probably thinking, well, I've been doing OMAD, I've been doing 1 meal a day for 6 months and I've only lost 3 pounds. Or I've been doing intermittent fasting, I'm not losing any weight. I will tell you that my favorite fast, and we talk about this a lot in my academy, is what I call the 36-hour fast or the fat burner fast. And the fat burner fast, 36 hours, seems to be that magic number where the body is just uncomfortable enough that it goes and it finds that excess it stored years ago and it turns your body into a fat burning machine. So if you have not tried a 36-hour fast, if you've been fasting for a while and you want to lose extra weight, go try the 36-hour fast. If you're brand new to fasting, remember you got to master intermittent fasting at 15 hours first, then get comfortable with 17, then 24. When you're comfortable with a 24-hour fast, you're ready to go 36. Okay, second hormone that I want to talk about, and I did a whole week on this. We actually did a whole fast training week. And it's called leptin. And leptin is your fat burning hormone. The interesting thing about leptin is it lives in our fat, and it gets released and goes up into the brain and tells the brain, like, hey, I'm down here. You might want to burn me for energy. Remember that your body's always working for you, not against you. And so when the brain signals leptin, it goes, oh, hey, I'd rather burn fat than burn the sugar that you're giving me or the food you're giving to me right now. I want to go get that excess because fat is a better energy source for your body. So when the brain signals that leptin is down there, then it will put you into this accelerated fat burning pace. Now, here's the catch. The 3 areas of the brain that are not protected by a blood-brain barrier are the areas that register leptin. That's your hypothalamus, pituitary, up in that hormonal area. So if you have a lot of heavy metals, if you have a lot of plastics, a lot of phthalates, environmental toxins that are sitting in that part of your brain, then your brain isn't even registering the leptin. The second real uncomfortable or difficult spot is that leptin receptor sites can get blocked with these same chemicals. So if with a lot of you guys that are gaining weight for no particular reason, it's because your brain actually thinks you're starving. It doesn't know the leptin's there because of a toxic issue. So if you want to get this leptin system working better, we want you to lean into a 17-hour fast. It's called autophagy fasting. It's where you're forcing the cells to turn within and self-detox. It's a good step forward to start to be able to get leptin sensitivity back. So remember, at 17 hours, autophagy begins. And the more autophagy that you stimulate in their body, the more repair to the brain, the more you're going to make leptin cells more sensitive. Okay, check this out. I have a free fasting guide for you all. It's free. And it's going to teach you all the basics of fasting. It's going to teach you how to kill hunger when you fast, which is really cool. And it's going to show you how to break your fast, among many other things. All you got to do is click on this link right here and enjoy. So make sure you're throwing in some 17-hour fasts. And for those of you that are really leptin sensitive, you may have to go into a deeper detox. So 2 fasts. I just want to sum this up. If you're struggling to lose weight, you want to use fasting, I want you to do more 36-hour fasts. And then I also want you to throw in the autophagy fast. So remember, what I teach here is all about fasting variation. So you may do intermittent fasting 6 days out of the week. 1 day out of the week, you might throw a 24-hour fast in. And then maybe the next week, you do intermittent fasting 4 days out of the week. And then 3 days, you're alternating between a 36-hour and an autophagy at 17. So this in and out and varying of the fast is really the trick to getting out of weight loss resistance. If this is new to you, this is what we're teaching in my academy. We're helping women, showing women how to get at these 2 hormones to be able to lose weight. We're also showing women how to use to fast to get her sex hormones balanced. So if you want a deeper experience with this information, come join me and my team in the Reset Academy. Just put Reset Academy in your comments and my team will send you a link. I never ever want this information to be frustrating or overwhelming. So if you want to dive deeper, come join us in the Academy. This is where we start to customize it for you. But your body's a miracle. You can lose weight with fasting. And what I would love for you guys that are experts with fasting, can you put in the comments how much weight you've lost with fasting so that everybody else in our community can see it? And as always, I love being on this journey with you guys. Never, ever, ever give up on yourself. You're a miracle. So on the next video, it's called Do This Before You Sleep to Avoid Belly Fat. And there's habits you want to do the night before, and there's habits you want to do in the morning, and all of those make a big difference. Make sure your room is cool. If our mattress is cool, if the room is cool, it activates the parasympathetic nervous system. This is a little bit like cold plunges.